And a door would be in Celtic, doras, Sanskrit, dvara, Roman, fores. So right there you see a D, a DW, and an F interchange, while the Sanskrit and Celtic conform. So again, are they coming? Because in that previous episode with Crow, I talked about how Latin descends from Etruscan, which is Phoenician. And so, are we looking at Latin being that original language as far as all these common era stuff is concerned? And I strongly suggest outside of the Phoenician that the Latin is way older. I also showed how the Latin Vulgate has words that were already um, obsolete by the time they were obsolete before the Christian era, before the Common Era. So why would you be writing uh, scripture in Latin claiming it's in the Common Era or the time of Jesus? And it's because when they're copying this stuff from older cultures and older systems and older times, they never anticipated people would be literate 2,000 years from then and then be able to pick apart and date all their words and show how expose the fraud. So that's why this is important. That's why language is so important, is because it literally, you can, if you know where a word comes from and what it means and the idea laid up in it and its roots and all that stuff, you can't it can't the truth cannot be hidden from you.
Right. And that was, and I know you basically explained it here, but that was something that I was thinking about for audience of, the questions going, okay, Dylan, why does it matter that Latin didn't come from Greek? Why is it that supposedly Greek in their story is the older language and not Latin? You know what I mean? As you're saying here that no, Latin is appears to be much much older.
It exposes mosaic history. You'll see by the mistakes that are made, you'll see that the original vehicle of the Old Testament was Greek. The original vehicle of the New Testament is Latin, and they translate it in other languages to make it appear older than it actually is because it's fraud. And a lot of people aren't ready to hear that because a lot of people aren't ready to confront the lies that they've been caught in and they've unwittingly perpetuated.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost easier for them to just die before they ever have to confront that and let somebody else do it rather than confront it in their lifetime.
Right.
And I'm one of the few people that I confronted it in my lifetime. And it's never easy to look at yourself in the mirror and go, "Oh my God, my team is the bad team."